MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Wei-Yin Chen, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Now to the plate, Jose Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Chen's got his target. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Still even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack. But chalk one up for the offense on that.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at 2nd and 3rd with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from 3rd.
Standing in, Jay Bruce, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. And he makes the catch for the second out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
So striding forward now, TJ Rivera. Career numbers against Chen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set and the pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Rivera can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead this one 1-0. Noah Syndergaard is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Taken in by Flores. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Ball and a strike. ground ball sent back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. And that's the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Up next for Miami, Justin Bohr. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 5 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Bohr, a native of Washington, D.C. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto is under this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Adrian now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Sweet.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
2-1's the count.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wilmer Flores. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8th, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Career numbers against Chen. He's 1 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Maben is there. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tim Beckham. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
0-1, here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's gone 5 for 13. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Lewis Brinson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
All right, let's go.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Popped him up. Gonzalez is under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Next up for New York, Noah Syndergaard. 9-1-2 due up.
Syndergaard.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Chen into the windup. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. Three and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full. 3-2. Once again a 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Syndergaard gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Have a nice flight home, man.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Yeah.
Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Juan Lagares. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Runners on first with one down. The 1-2. Looped out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And a good call as they pitch out there, but Reyes isn't going yet.
Come on, Marlins.
The 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Come on, Marlins, you can do it.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mets lead 1. They lead it 1-0. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
0-1 count and the pitch. Fouled away. That misses 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Let's go, Marlins.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. The 3-2 pitch. This is skied out toward right. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first down. So here now's the pitcher, Wei-Yin Chen. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
No balls, 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder.
Digging in now, Cameron Maybin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Riding in once again, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Castro, the former Yankee, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here's the 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Maben is off of first with 2 away. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Marlins lead 1. They still trail 1-0. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. In for strike 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Beckham over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman,
Digging in to try it again, T.J. Rivera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
That's a strike.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Gonzalez behind 0-2 the count now. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Riding in once again, Justin Bour comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Justin Bour.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 1, Tim Beckham.
Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Grounded to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
The batter, Catherine J.T. Realmuto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.T. Realmuto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bruce is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in for his second at bat, Wilmer Flores. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Wilmer Flores.
Chen into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
High and deep to right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Standing in now, Noah Syndergaard. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 1-0. So stepping in, Derek Dietrich
for the Marlins.
was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Derek Dietrich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Center fielder.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Brinson is retired. 2 down now. Up next from Miami, JT Riddle. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Chen's ready. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 3-1. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Juan Lagares.
He swings and grounds it to short. Whittle gathers it in.
Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopper foul. Now the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
All right, Marlins.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. In the air to straightaway right.
Chasing after it is Maben.
Uh-oh, he whiffs on it.
The right fielder.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce, a little bouncer. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Now batting, second.
Ready for another shot now. TJ Rivera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Dietrich. And that ends the inning. That's forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Mets lead it 2-0. Johnny Giavotella is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Johnny Giavotella.
And that's in there for strike 1. behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that long.
And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swing. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Tim Beckham, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Maben on second. Castro at first. 2 out in the inning. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Let's go, Marlins!
Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Next for the Mets, Adrian Gonzalez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Called strike over the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Wilmer Flores. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. High in the air down the right field line. Maben on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Ready once again, JT Realmuto is hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Dietrich, 28 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
The 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The windup and the 0-1. On the ground for the shortstop, Reyes. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Miami down in order. They're down 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your attention, please. These changes for Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 25, Junichi Sezawa. Now playing center field and batting in the 9th spot.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Leading off for the Mets, pitcher Noah Syndergaard.
First offering on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done, move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Previously against Junichi Tozawa, he's 4 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Syndergaard on at first, nobody out. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Back to him on the mound. A curveball hit right back at him. Here's Castro for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The batter, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Well, they set up away, but the fourth ball stays out there for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0.
Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now at the plate, TJ Rivera. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. One and one to TJ Rivera. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Looking to leave him loaded. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Brad Ziegler answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Adrian Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
pulled toward right center field.
Chasing after it is Maben.
And he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 3-0. Leading off the inning, JT Riddle, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, number 12.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Rivera scoops it up.
And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The right fielder, number 2, Cameron.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cameron Maben. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. From the stretch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in and looking for more, Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
2-1.
First and second now, 1 man out. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score.
Number 27, Jaggery Firmino.
Ready now for the Marlins, Justin Bour. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tim Beckham, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Right there for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Castro stands at second with 2 gone. Chopped weakly to the left. Flores charging this one. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins 2. Now the famous neon of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. The batter-pitcher numbers with Brad Ziegler. He's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 1-2. This is foul right side. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Up next for the Mets, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air out to right field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Yoenis Cespedes will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Bounce towards the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they still lead it 3-2. Anthony Swarzak enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Anthony Swarzak.
Striding in to start the 9th, JT Realmuto, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 3-1. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in to try it again, Derek Dietrich. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Missed with a slider.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
1-0 count. Here it is. There's a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Martin Prado will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. In the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Riddle. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Into the box now, number 12. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th.
Let's go.
0-1 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Hit on the ground to third. Flores has it. Throw to first is in time. They got him, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard notches his third win of the year. Wei-Yin Chen is settled with a loss after giving up only one earned. Anthony Swarzak wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.